Welcome to this webinar. It's Alexander of InvestGlass. Thank you very much for watching this InvestGlass CRM webinar today. We are in the middle of the beginning of the summer. Some of you are out of this bunkerized life. I hope you're fine where you are. Today we are joined by 50 people. I see some of you in Singapore. Hi everyone. Some of you in Greece and some of you also in Italy, Switzerland, and the UK. So welcome everyone. Welcome to this webinar. Today we're going to talk about rituals. Rituals are very important because they are key to our identity. And obviously, as you might know, those identities are moving very fast, and globalization as well as news we receive every day creates new realities. Now, those realities create a branding. Before we actually talk about branding, rituals, tagging, marketing, and what is the link with InvestGlass, I just have to tell you that this presentation, it's only for educational purpose. So InvestGlass SA or the presenters are not broker, dealers, banks, or any types of advisor, and we do not participate to the offer, sales, or distribution of securities, nor do we provide any investment advice. Now I'm going to give you a little idea, a little taste of rituals. So let's do it together. All right, let's stand up. Everyone stand up. Right. So first you're going to clap once and start with your right foot. Then clap once, then stop with your left foot. Good. Then let's do the same, but now at the same speed, clap 3 times. Then stomp on your right foot 3 times. Then claps 3 times. Then stomp on your left foot 3 times. Right? Now let's do it the same speed 5 times. Okay? Now let's put your right hand out, and when I count to 3, say let's go. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. All right. Say it again. Let's go. Say it again, but louder. Let's go. All right. So now you can sit down. I hope you enjoyed. This was a ritual. And what's really cool with this ritual is that only the people watching this webinar, perhaps people watching it after on YouTube, will actually find out this ritual. People in the street will find out who are you? What have you been doing? Well, you created a ritual, you create a moment that actually is going to create part of our common history. And this is extremely important, partly in days where obviously we cannot get out of our homes. For some of you, going to the office is difficult. Meeting with the clients is extremely difficult. Most of you in banking are working partially home, and it's difficult to meet with the client face to face. Because of that moment, you can understand that rituals are extremely important. And in the next coming month, when you will be able again to meet with the clients, it will be very important to have distinctive moments and experiences. Rituals are every day in our lives. When we shave, when we brush our teeth, when we actually disguise ourselves, put some makeup. Rituals obviously are important into any types of religions. We gather in the same place, we pray, and we share some values. Rituals is also very important in fashion. As you might know, my wife is in fashion, and sometimes I don't get what she's doing. I'm rather more classical. And yeah, you had this fashion that was to have again some holes and pinches into your jeans. Now it's back to the 80s with very large jeans. We have rituals when you actually dress up when meeting a client. We have a tie, we have a jacket, we have a suit. We have to be dressed up properly. And now there's going to be perhaps a new ritual with masks that we have. More and more people are having masks that are customized with some fashion, some special fabrics, right? So what is going to be important in the usage of all those digital tools, and among them InvestGlass CRM, is to understand which part of those rituals are going to be distinctive. Which feature is going to be distinctive for this process that you have in mind. And this is going to be extremely important because those rituals will be key to your experience, the experience you deliver to your clients. Obviously, those features, those different elements can be in different parts of InvestGlass platform. And based on what you will put and where you will put it, it will create a different types of experience. Because of the stress, because of the lack of attention, don't put too many things into your InvestGlass platform. Clients are going to be able to focus only on very few widgets, very few elements. So try not to offer too much. Too little is not good too, but try to find the right balance between what is the minimum viable experience and which distinctive experience you will actually provide and build with InvestGlass. Then based on that, you will have an experience that will be quite unique. Now let's dive into InvestGlass and show you exactly what you are going to see. Well, I think it's important first that you categorize your clients and your contacts correctly. To categorize clients and prospect correctly, you have different tools. The first tool I suggest you is to use tags. Tags should be used to categorize your prospects or your clients based on investment thematics. Tags are very flexible, as you find here into InvestGlass, because they will help you also to find out which products are the most relevant, which funds, which private equity deal, which piece of real estate is going to be standing out with the most, I would say, appealing investment thematics for that specific clients. Very much similarly to what you would have into online shopping platform. Now, tags should be limited, okay? Because tags are going to be the active ritual aspect of your offer. Everyone has to understand it. If you build some tags that are, I would say, too vague, or you have too many tags, your team is going to be lost into the rituals. There are going to be too many rituals, right? And the clients have to understand also which ritual they are part of. So this is, I would say, very open, flexible, transparent information that you and your customers should grasp and understand. Now, if you want to have a more, I would say, a process-oriented ritual, which is very important in any ritual, a religious ritual, you have a process. In shaving, you have a process. When you go to the favorite barista, you have a process too. When now you have to the COVID issue, you have a process because you can't jump into the line. You have to respect those lines and respect 2 meters away barrier. All those rituals are some pipelines for us. Okay, for into InvestGlass, it's a pipeline. So it's important that you respect those different steps into the pipelines, and the pipelines into InvestGlass are completely flexible. So you see here, I have this pipeline for that client. I can also use those pipelines not only for the clients, but also for the relations, for the contracts and invoices. The objective of a pipeline is to be able to follow the actual cycle step by step, right? Now, if you have those tags and the pipelines, the third element that is important is this custom fields. Custom fields are fields that you will find into the details that could be fields that you create just for a client category or because you want to collect some information, obviously respecting GDPR, California Act, PCCI, and all that stuff. But what I mean by that is custom fields could be the actual information that are not ritualized. In another way, if you have information deepness, if you have a lot of information that you collect about your customers, but you don't need to use them for a ritual, then put it into the custom fields. Okay, the custom fields of InvestGlass is extremely complex and detailed. You can, as you know, also set the create, read, update, and delete concept around those fields, Why would you do this? Because you might want to say, oh, the commission field can be seen only by the sales that own the deal, but not other teams, or not maybe the marketing officer or the compliance officer. Okay, so again, to summarize, I think that in the coming month, when you will go out, when you will engage with clients, it's important to see which categories, which tools are you going to use into InvestGlass are going to be distinctive of your offering. Okay, don't use too many rituals, try to simplify them, and try to have rituals that will create and resonate into your clients' communities. If you wish to follow up a process, use pipelines. If you wish to put some more in-depth details about the clients or expectations, risk assessment, then use custom fields. So I hope this was interesting for your marketing strategy. InvestGlass is very open to that types of ritual building. As you might know, also you can customize this ritual filtering with the opportunities dashboard. That's the only thing the last thing I'm going to show you today is this opportunities dashboard. We recently improved this opportunity dashboard very much to help you collect this information from the client's expectations, from the client categorization, from the client pipelines in the sales process, sales funnel, as well as the richness of the information you would actually collect into InvestGlass. Now, those fields can be activated and can be shared just simply by clicking on here, search about opportunities into this view. Once you activate this this feature, those fields will be visible into the different columns that you find here. You can put as many columns as you want, and building this dashboard will be then the new identity, the new ritual, not only of your clients, but also your daily rituals. The filters are very powerful. You have tasks also when you wish to distribute the different to-dos to your team. And here some action triggers to facilitate the interactions with your customers. I hope you enjoyed this webinar. Have a very safe weekend, and hope that you're safe wherever you're watching this webinar. If you have any questions, as usual, send us a message at contact@investglass.com. And I hope you are doing a great business, and talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.